Hello guys, we are back with another video, and today we are going to show you what my dad got for my dad. So
What my dad got for my dad?
yeah.
Actually, it's what your mum paid for me because she used her card. My card wasn't working at the time, so she paid actually. So these are my trains. I got them from TK Maxx, so hence we don't have a box, because when you go to TK Maxx you don't get any boxes, which isn't a big deal because most of the time people throw the boxes away. So these are Merrell. They're called Merrell Trail Glove 4.
Wait, they're from TK Maxx?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Didn't tell you. So we were in TK Maxx yesterday. Long story. We had to get you some waterproof thin jackets for when you're doing your football training, because I went to get some stuff from Holland About as well, some stuff. So we had to go to town, Manchester City Centre near the Arndale, and we got. I went to the Adidas store, I went to JD, and I went to Sports Direct, both of the Sports Directs. We couldn't find any decent jackets. They did have jackets, those Puma ones we saw before, but for £22 I thought they're not very good for £22. Although Puma makes some excellent stuff, I didn't think much of the jackets. So
Sports Direct had a coat without a hood.
yeah, they had the night kind of waterproof jacket tops, but they're no hood. So the whole point of what's the point? Because if it's got to be waterproof or it's rain, you've got to keep your head dry. So, because one of the reasons you can sometimes get your head gets all wet and everything. So
Maybe that's for like just cold days, not like rain.
Cold. But it's meant to be kind of waterproof top, the Nike one, and that was very expensive, about £24. So, considering you guys are going, I didn't want to spend that much. I wouldn't mind if it was really good quality and a hood. But so the other ones are really small now, aren't they? So we have to look for that. In the meantime, a long story, but my phone died. Your mum was going to Debenhams and she said I'd meet you in TK Maxx. I thought, what am I going to do now? She's got the keys to her car, we're going in her car. What am I going to do? How am I going to let her know? So I said, let me go to TK Maxx. Where are the two places your mum would most likely be finding in TK Maxx? Where they sell the shoes, or where they sell the bags, exactly. So I looked down the bags, she weren't there, so lo and behold I found out the shoes, which was a big relief. So I looked for the shoes, she got herself some shoes, but then I spotted these. Now they had a few versions of these. Some of them looked really naff, but these I think look really good. These are Merrell kind of trail kind of running, Merrell trail running, stroke kind of road running when it's wet and maybe muddy, or if you're going to run on the grass, or when you're going to run in the winter when it's wet. And they're quite good. They're nice. They've got the Select Shield thing here. Yeah, Select Shield, which is a version of kind of Gore-Tex, and probably not as good as Gore-Tex, but it's their own probably version. And these are, you can see there, Barefoot, Merrell Barefoot shoes. So they're barefoot running.
Those are like your other ones. That's why I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, that sign was on.
And Vibram, yeah, Vibram is when they do the kind of
Do you still have
sole. I think I do have them somewhere, but these are very good. They've got this kind of like this burrito tongue, so tongue wraps from one end, it's connected here, goes all the way round, and the laces are quite. Check this out. Feel it. Pull it. Pull it. Don't pull it too hard. They're stretchy. Have you noticed that?
Yeah,
So the laces are. You see that? Stretchy laces. It's really cool.
Maybe
So-
if you like pull them.
I think the colour is really nice. The colours are really nice. What do you guys think? What do you think? Colour nice?
What do you?
Shape. They're always a bit weird, these kind of shapes of these trainers. They're not exactly a Nike or an Adidas, but they're barefoot. They say barefoot running or barefoot walking is more healthier and better for your posture and your
Why did it say barefoot?
barefoot, because they're very thin. The soles are very thin, so not very, very cushioned. So it's like not wearing any shoes at all.
So it's not like normal shoes.
Well, normal shoes normally these retail for over probably £100, so £50 seems a bit steep.
I get your other ones.
For a pair of trainers, I don't think they're there. It seems a bit steep, but they are good shoes. They're good quality, and they're waterproof or water resistant. I'm also going to use a spray. as well. Probably spray them up. So at least I spray the material bits of the shoes. So do get muddy, you can hopefully wash them off. You won't ruin them, because I won't wash these in the washing machine or anything like that. No one's going to do that. So I can just clean them off, and it will hopefully bead off. Any mud on them you can just wipe off with a wet cloth or wet tissue, and hopefully won't soak in. So use that. You need to renew it, I think, because it does wear off. So this is what I got from Decathlon's good stuff. Not that expensive. Decathlon does some really great stuff. Maybe they're not all their clothing ranges what everybody wants, because kids doing other things we want into. But in terms of some of the things they do, like the Mercurial like shin pads they had some Adidas gear. They have some pretty good bags and things like that. It's worth checking out Decathlon. There's one at near the Eastlands, Asda Eastlands, that area there, near the Etihad City ground. So we tend to go there, don't we? We go there whenever we want. I think especially the ice pack. The ice packs are brilliant. They've got some other good things. Check out our other videos on your site. Huh? Huh? No, this bit. Yeah, you go then. So I'm going to try them on in a minute. After we'll just go through a bit more of the stuff. So grippy bottom bits for more grip if you're going on a trail or running off road on grass. I'd probably, if anything, I'd run probably in the park, not anywhere else other than that. Probably more road than anything else. There's a park near us where you have a kind of big path area around the actual whole park. It's not a massive area, but you could do a good couple laps of that. It's worth it. And there's some hilly bits and bits of drop down, so you go up the hill, get a bit of resistance. You see people running around, walking their dogs around there, so I may just go there. This time of the year, we're talking about November, so it's going to be very muddy, the grass. You probably unnecessarily get wet. Although they say it's better running on grass, but with barefoot it's meant to be better for you as well. Some people believe that's the case, some people believe that's not the case. They believe that you should have cushioning when you're running. I think that's mostly conventional thinking. Most people think that. But walking wise, it's meant to be better for your posture and stuff. They do say, especially with people who lift weights, they say you should try and lift barefoot. You know, you kind of want to lift over your shoulder, or wear barefoot kind of shoes. You've got the other ones, 5 Fingers, which are again another company that do the ones that go in between your toes. So they're the other type of shoes that are also barefoot, more barefoot. I'll just get up here, quickly show you. So these, sorry about the time, these are again the soles made by Vibram. I've had these for quite some time, and they're like individual toes, you see, and they're barefoot. They're really flexible. You can roll them up, you can literally put them in your pocket, you can wash them in the washing machine. They're brilliant. They're quite expensive. Whenever I bought a pair, and I haven't bought a pair in ages, last pair I bought, whether when they're abroad, they were telling them in a store, and I was just trying to shift them so they're a bit of a tight fit. But the lady said, "Oh, you're breaking them, just buy them." And I bought them, and they must have been in all about £32 or £38, and normally these retail for some £60, £70, £80, even whatever, 100 if you buy them when they're not on sale. You've got to be careful. You need to buy them from a decent website, because there's a lot of fakes. There are fakes out there, but these have been a similar kind of thing, barefoot, fit in between your toes. Feel a bit weird, getting used to. You can wear them barefoot, wash them in the washing machine, you get a spare socks that go in between your toes, socks as well. So that's that. So get rid of that. So they've got these. The loops are actually kind of fixed on top of the upper. They're not like holes. So you don't have holes for them to the water to leak in.
Like your football boots.
Like football boots, yeah. Those football boots I've got, yeah.
It doesn't have like the tongue. It's like...
They call it burrito tongue, don't they? So it's connected this end, quite really nice design. And then on this side, it's kind of wrapped round. You see, so separate up to a certain point on the inner part, the outer part, the outer edge part of the tongue. But this, the inner part, the edge is just continuation material, so it continues over there and wraps around the hip. So I'm going to try them on now. So should we try them on?
Why does it have that all the way to the back of there?
That's a good point. It's maybe more grip. I don't know if you're grip. The sole goes all the way up the back at the top and it goes front, so a bit of protection.
Maybe if it doesn't
to stop it getting worn and damaged in here, which is quite a good idea. So the material's going all the way here, it could get torn. The material on top looks pretty durable, pretty solid, and they're quite flexible. They're very flexible. You know, they're very, very flexible, and they spring back quite nicely. See. So what do you think?
Cool.
You like the design? Do you like the look?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so try them on.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so you look. You can go around with that. Go around. What? Come on there. Sit down. Good, I'm doing my bit now. Here we go. So let's see how quick and easy they are to get on. So this is out of the way. So size wise 8.5. So some things I bought the Puma ones. Yeah, for when we do our football training. I bought firm ground ones and they were size 9.5. Believe it or not. And these are size 8.5. Some shoes I'm size 8 for. So I always recommend if you're running and stuff or football, just do a double knot the loops. If the laces are long enough, if the laces aren't long enough, double knot the loops. And I'll show you what I mean by double knotting the loops. If you don't already know, it's just simple, nothing fancy, nothing special. All you're going to do, pull the tongue, make sure these are all tight, pull it up. So these laces are more than long enough to do the normal way double knotting. But here, if they're not really long, you just double knot the loops and it's still going to lock, yeah? So one, I've just double knotted the whole lot. And these are quite nice and easy to undo, and they're nice flexible material. It's a very nice kind of lace. So I'm just going to do the normal way because I'm going to wear them around the house maybe. Just get used to them.
Don't step on anyone's foot.
Don't step on anyone's foot, yeah. So just going to loop that over, tight double knot. So, one more thing. So first of all, not lifting up at all when I bend. Good locking, the heel lockdown's good, they say. Quite nice and comfy, very comfy, nice and padded. They look a bit like kind of wide at the front, so they don't look very narrow at the front. I don't know if they're designed any wide, they look like wearing clown shoes. So there. Front. Yeah, go around. How they look? Black socks, always look good. Black and, you know, matches quite well. You know, I've got some really nice Nike.
Show your foot under.
Oh yeah, under bit. So nice and flexible, quite flexible, nice and comfy, feel very nice. Feel comfy straight away. Sometimes you have to break them in, but look nice and comfy. Yeah, so they're locking good. Yeah, quite nice and light. Grippy, yeah, so good grip. Yep, I think they're great. They're great shoes. They look nice. They're nice to just really nice to just chilling as well. Just walk around in.
You said they look like they're running spikes.
No, not a spike. They're like, yeah, you could use these for like cross country.
Oh.
Your brother's done a review on his channel. Check out his channel. Is Boy Bandit. He's just done a review. We just did a video on his cross country shoes we got him. And you got some compression socks from Sports Direct, both from Sports Direct, reasonable price. I'm going to upload both of that one now. Okay, so what do you guys think? Hope you like them. What do you think? You like them?
They're cool.
Yeah, I like them a lot. They're not like Nikes or Adidas conventional, these really cool designs, but still pretty cool.
Why do they look like purple and they look like blue on here?
But they're basically just shades of grey. And black, grey, and they're complete shades of grey and a bit of green, I think. There, but they're nice design. I think they're cool. Right, so I hope you like the video. See you next time. Take care.
Bye.